This is an introduction to Google Alerts, and of course what you have here is the familiar Google search page. Many of us use the internet to keep up on specific topics and issues. Clearly, access to information is an important part of education. There are many ways to go about doing this. For a long time, I suggested that teachers use RSS to follow the blogs of individuals writing on topics that the teacher might be interested in. I still think this is helpful, but recognize that this approach misses a great deal of potentially useful information and also offers a biased perspective that is limited to those the teacher decides to follow. Here is a new tactic you and your students might use. Google offers the opportunity to set what are called alerts that search for information on topics you specify and then send you the results by email. It will do this multiple times. You might think of this as a Google search you define once and then will continue to function once you have it established. I will quickly demonstrate two types of alerts, one suited to general internet searches and one designed to be used with Google Scholar. Finding the alerts option is a little tricky. You need to search in the list of services that Google provides, and that's what I'm doing now. And under the search, specialized search, you will find alerts. So what you do then is to establish a particular search. Let's say I happen to be interested in school gardens and how educators might be able to use school gardens as part of the curriculum. So let's say I just enter school garden, and you'll see that there are already some hits. And I'm going to search everything. I will have Google send it to me once a day, and as you see here, I've entered my email address, and so I will create this alert. Now you can see I have other alerts already established, and if you look carefully, you'll see that they differ in a way. The other alerts are surrounded by quotation marks, and this is because in those cases I'm searching for a phrase rather than the words school, let's say, and garden anywhere in an article. So that basically is how you would set up Google Alerts in the general sense. Now, if I want to search in Google Scholar, which I happen to do because these are scholarly journal articles, and from time to time I have to look for research. Scholarly articles published in this fashion. Again, I'm going to come to this kind of specialized page of all Google services, and here you see Google Scholar. Now, in this case, the alerts option appears up here, and you would then select on it, and you see I've already set up searches. These operate in very much the same way. So once you have your searches set up, you just wait for information to come back to you, and I can show you what that looks like. If I go back to my Gmail account, backing up here, and there's Gmail. And so I'm logging in automatically. And You see, it automatically sends me my first Google Alerts search for gardens, but you can also see other search results that have shown up in the last few days. So for example, here's a Google Scholar search looking for references to Mastery Learning. So that's my summary of Google Alerts. If you read more carefully in instructions, you'll see that you can do some more things, but this should be at least enough to get you started.